Before we tied the stoat's tail, so this time we're going to tie the silver stoat. So again, I'm using a single here and some black thread. So tie on our silver oval to make a tag, and I'm going to tie that down until it's level roughly with the point of the hook. And we'll put on a couple, 2 or 3 sort of touch and turns there, hopefully, to make our tag. Wrap back our tying thread to there, tie it in, then wrap up to the return part of the eye, and then holding that underneath, wrap it back down to our tag, where we're going to create a tail of golden pheasant topping. So I'm going to tie in, this is quite a long one, so I'm going to tie that in on top, and then I'm going to pull it forward until the length suits me, and in this case I'm tying in quite a shortish sort of a tail. Then I tie the topping on top, up as far as my return eye, and clip it off, and the reason for that is to create sort of a smooth underbody. So the body of this one is silver, so a silver tinsel. Now you can use holographic if you want, but I'm just going to use a flat silver. This is actually a two-tone here, so there's gold on one side and silver on the other. So what I want to do there is tie it in with the gold side facing up or towards me, so that when I start to wrap, then it will be wrapping as silver. I wrap down, and I'm sort of just going to squeeze all that to try and even it out. When I get to the tail, I'm going to turn, come the other way. Because I have the silver underneath, even if you miss a little bit of a touch and turn with it, you shouldn't really see gaps because of the silver that went before it. Get to the front, hold that up, wrap across it, another wrap across it, pull it back, and a couple of wraps, and that will hold it in place because you created that little kink, so it should not come out. Then we'll take our silver tinsel again and rib that 4 to 5 turns, tying off on my side as a turn comes up from underneath. Again, I'm just going to put in a little throat, again using black hen or black soft tackle. So I've pulled off a little bunch. I'm going to set that underneath and hold it between finger and thumb, and then get a loose wrap on that and then tighten it in, and that'll hold it in place. Then wrap backwards to where our body started, and that will set the sort of angle of it underneath. Trim off the unwanted bits. So for the wing of a silver stoat was traditionally stoat, but this time we're going to use black Arctic runner. So what I'll do is I'll take a bunch of Arctic runner, grab a bunch, cut it off, pull out the shortest fluff, which there shouldn't really be any of, and pull out also the longest fibres, and then I'm going to put that into a hair stacker, so that when I then remove that, my tips are lined up. Grab it by the tips, pull it out, slide off any bits that are loose or haven't lined up, and then we're going to put this on now. Length of the wing, again up to yourself. You could go very short if you want stylized, or go back to the same length as the tail, which roughly is what I'm going to do here. A couple of wraps on top. And then when it's set up there, I'm going to get some super glue into these cut ends of it here, so that I'm going to give that a wee second just for it to sort of set a little bit into it, and then I am going to trim that down with a blade. And the reason for the glue is that it'll stop them from sliding away from me as I'm trying to cut, and I should get a reasonably straight cut then. Okay, and any of these sort of straggly bits, I just flame to get rid of. Without burning the house down, of course. So, essentially that's the fly tied. We just need to create a head, so I'm doing that just by running a little bit of super glue onto my thread. And that will allow me for my thread wraps to sit where I place them each time without slipping. Pull that down, and also the thread wrap should be less likely to come apart because they're individually glued down as we go along. And that is our fly tied. Just need to varnish it. So I'm going to take again my super glue and just brush over the head with that, and then that is the fly tied. All that remains now is to leave that to dry, and then when it's dry, a coat of a good clear varnish like Sally Hansen Hard as Nails or something like that there, and that is our silver stoat.